Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today's video is being shot at the beautiful, world famous Beckley Motor Speedway at the campground. This is not a how-to video. This is going to be an informational video. So if you don't like to hear me talk, best leave right now, because that's all I'm going to be doing is talking. Came out here last week to look at this fifth wheel, and we were getting a error code for the leveling system, something about the rear sensor. Okay, so the main control board lives up in there, and then way back here, like right in under there, lives that rear sensor. Now that sensor is mounted to one of the cross members on the camper, dead center of the camper, under the belly material, the black corrugated plastic. So we had to access that. We got some, I started up here at the board with my multimeter, and I was getting some crazy readings coming out of the board back to that rear sensor. I talked to Lippert. They says, yeah, you need to test that. You need to look at that sensor, and you need to test the harness. How do we do that? Well, I got the sensor, pulled the sensor out. I bench tested it. Lippert didn't even know how to bench test it. When I told him what I did, it was kind of, wow. Put it on the back of the truck, put 12 volt to the power and the ground. I had already talked to somebody at Lippert, and I was supposed to get between 5 and 7 volts on the signal wire. Power and ground was black and red, and the signal was white, I do believe. So bench tested that, it was perfect. So we even tested the harness. We pulled, with the help of the customer, we pulled a wire from back there to up here, so from the board back to that sensor, unhooked the harness on both ends, and used my multimeter and ohmed out the harness. Harness was good. So called back, and he's like, yeah, it's got to be that board. It's a $600 part. So I got the part. We're gonna put it in, and hopefully this fixes it. Cross your fingers, people. It's always a little bit scary when you got a $600 part and you're just guessing that's probably what the problem is. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm gonna crawl up in that belly, and I'm gonna just start changing that board. I'll show you what it looks like. Thought it was funny. I got here and I was getting my stuff out, and a couple little boys rolled up on bicycles, and one of them's like, hey mister, could you buy me a dirt bike? And I'm like, no. I said, you better go talk to your mommy and daddy. There's that board. It's all labeled. The harnesses are all labeled, but I'm still gonna take my time and do it slowly. Probably mount the new board to the ceiling and just start switching harnesses out one at a time. And yeah, hopefully when I come back, I'll have good news. Not good news that little boy wanted, because I didn't buy him a dirt bike. Oh well. Let's get started. All right, hero or zero. All right. All right, that looks good. So I want to make sure the camper's level before I push the 0 point calibration. All I'm gonna do is grab my 24-inch level out of the truck, go ahead and throw it in the floor, check end to end, side to side, and if it's level, we'll push that, and it should program. So that looks good. Got a little bit more to do. I'll show you a little bit of that here in a minute. All right, I'm under the camper now. I had to split this belly from one side to the other because that sensor was like way back in here. I cut a little hole. I cut an access hole, but I couldn't get to it. So I'm gonna show you how I repair this corrugated plastic belly material. I know it's got a name, but I don't really know what that is right now. So I got 3 exploratory holes, and then this big wide one. All I do is cut a piece of fern strip, slip it up inside the belly, and I will screw the other side to the fern strip and this side to the fern strip, and then clean it up with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and put some black Gorilla Tape on. Makes a fantastic repair. So yeah, that's all we do. Same thing on the long one. I just cut a long fern strip. That will go all the way across. So it'll screw on this side and this side. So that's all we got. So don't forget to go down there and leave me a comment, criticism, concern. I am probably gonna go up the road and fix another one. Y'all have a fantastic day. Just good timing too, because the battery's blinking. It's about to die. So this worked out really well. Catch y'all later.